New moon. Talking about new moon. Stephenie Meyer.
Did you see Timothée Chalamet is promoting his new movie, Marty Supreme, and he does like a thing where it's like a Zoom call with like the people that are gonna like promote the film. It's obviously like a joke thing. And he's like, can you see my screen? And he's pulling up people, like just how amazing they are. He pulls a picture up of Stephenie Meyer's. The girl's like, I don't know. He's like, Stephenie Meyer's Twilight. I have to show you the thing.
So Timothy knows what's up.
He does. He's very aware.
That's good.
Yep.
Anyway, we are here for New Moon.
Part 2.
And Timothée Chalamet, because aren't we all always here for
Timothée
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Part 2. I'm Christine.
I'm Jamie.
We're gonna finish up this book, and this is my favorite book, my favorite movie, so it's all downhill from here.
Or is it uphill? It's
folks.
Uphill for me.
Folks, the next 6 months, I'm just gonna be all downhill. Just kidding. Just half kidding.
Is the first one my favorite? The first
is
one
it?
Might be my favorite.
I once saw someone post on social media like books that are like the first book is the best one.
Yep.
And they were saying it in like a negative way, and they're like, authors, look away. I watched that and I was like, I don't mind that, because some of my favorite series,
it's usually not the first book.
Some of them are not the first book.
Yeah.
Some of them are, and I'm fine with that.
Yep. I agree.
I don't necessarily think that if the first book is the best book of the series, that means it's a bad series, or you shouldn't read the series, or overall, yeah.
Yeah, I think if there's something that draws you in, obviously, like with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's usually like, I love the first one, and then you continue reading, and then you're just like, oh no, just kidding. I love this one more.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it automatically means you're not, like,
Well,
it gets worse or something.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued by that, though.
Uh-huh. I just think it's an interesting conversation.
It is. Well, because I think you see, especially like with films, usually, like in Scream, he says, like, the sequels are never better. There's like a handful where you can name where, like, with films where the sequels are better.
Mm-hmm.
I think with books that happens
yeah,
so much more often.
Like the Play to Prisoner
world.
series, amazing series. The first book was not my favorite. Not because it's bad, just not my favorite.
Yeah.
Neither was the second. But Lady of Darkness series by Melissa K. Roerich, the first book, that's probably my first or second favorite book of this 7-book series.
Yeah.
So, and yet, still, that whole series as a whole,
Yeah.
one of my favorite series ever. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like sometimes people like categorize, and you can't.
No. ACOTAR, second book's my favorite.
There you go.
Very common.
Anyway, New Moon. Tell us what you decided to do for this cocktail.
It was a journey, you know.
It always is.
Yeah. I was excited because I had forgotten. I was like, oh, I hope I get the second half, because I knew the second half was Italy, that they flew to Italy.
Yeah.
And they flew to Volterra, which is an actual place in Tuscany, in the Tuscany region. So I had kind of started looking at those type of drinks, but they're very, I feel like, more summery. Like, they're very well known for like a Negroni. So I kind of ended up leaning a little bit away from that and just looking at very well-known popular Italian cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
And one that I found that I felt like it was appropriate for the season is I'm going to screw it up. Bombardino. A Bombardino.
Yep. Yep.
But it's very popular in the Italian Alps in the ski season. It originated at a ski resort, I believe. It actually means like the bomb or little bomb or something like that, which makes sense when you taste it.
It's strong.
Very strong. So it is an advocat liqueur, which is an egg liqueur. And it is thick, and it looks like that when you buy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't the most popular purchase. I asked the lady at the store. So you have to heat it up in a saucepan, but you can't heat it up too much or it starts to curdle. So you have to be real careful. And then you also have some brandy, whipped cream. There was another version I saw with espresso. So I did that because I thought that would break it up a little bit from being...
Because you wanted to wake us up.
And I also, yes. Yeah. I wanted us to have some espresso. But I was like, oh, that would be a nice, addition. So I saw that one. And yeah, some whipped cream. You could put some cinnamon on there. You know, whatever you like. And I loved it. It was very strong.
Very strong. It was really good.
Yeah, it's a sipper. I get now why it's like a popular ski hill choice.
Right.
Right? Like you come off the slopes, that would be a really good like warm sipping.
It's warm.
Kick you in the pants, wake you up.
Yeah, and then you go back on the hill with a little buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Recommend.
Yes.
Yeah. And now I have a full 26er of Advocat egg liqueur.
Of egg liqueur, which we all need in our pantry.
I have 6 months to drink it. So
there you go. You're going to have to find some variations.
I'm just going to bring it everywhere I go and be like, who wants
a shot
Bombardino
of egg liqueur?
Shot time.
Friends?
Anybody?
Friends and acquaintances, egg liqueur. Anyway, let's talk about New Moon.
So Bella figures out, oh my god, Jacob is a werewolf. And again, she's pretty okay with things.
Yeah.
She's like, once you cared about a person, it was impossible to be logical about them anymore. Jacob was my friend, whether he killed people or not, and I didn't know what I was going to do about that. So in her mind, she also thinks he's just been killing people.
Right. He's killing all the hikers.
Yeah. And she's, she's like,
that's fine.
Jacob, that's bad, but I love you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay. You're my friend. Which, shout out Bella for just being so supportive.
If you could just find a way not to hurt people, that's all that upsets me. These are innocent people. Jake. People like Charlie. And I can't just look the other way while you... That's the end of it.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what he does say, which I enjoy because it's like the opposite to the Edward line? He says, I'm not a killer, Bella. And I was like, oh, I see what you did there, Stephenie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I want to shout out, just because it was funny, and this was right before this all happened, Jacob goes, you know what makes me so mad I could just spit? She's like, I flinched away from his hostile expression. I was like, I need to use that. Can you go home and be like, Eddie, you know what would be so mad I could just spit? It's also just like so innocent.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love it. Just spit. That's how angry I am right now.
I could just take my shirt off and run into the woods.
Shred all my clothing.
Anyway, there's a misunderstanding. And
Clearly.
So Jacob was being really mean. And I think initially it was like, oh, he's being really mean only because he needs to adjust to being a wolf.
Yes.
Right? And also he's like, it got really more intense about the vampires. And
Yeah.
so he's like, oh, Bella's the vampire girl, so
And he, I think,
I
also feels like she's okay with the vampires, but she's not okay with this. I think he has a lot of narratives going on in his head that he,
right. Right. So
you know,
that's like the third one where he's like, I just thought she wouldn't like me being a wolf.
yeah.
Right? That's a story in his head. And so instead of talking to her about it, he just like is really mean to her, which is so fun, which is yeah,
Fun for everybody.
it's fun for
Yeah.
everybody, like adults like reading this book who are like, "Hey guys, just say words. Just say words to each other."
I mean, they are teenagers, so
So they will not do that.
no.
They will not. They will do it in this weird roundabout.
Yeah. And neither one of them are vampires, so I accept it. They haven't had much life experience, so you're like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And so Jacob realizes, oh, wait, she accepts me as a wolf. She's like, no, that's cool. Can you not murder people? That like makes me really uncomfortable, actually.
I don't like murder.
I don't like it.
I don't like murder, but like innocent people.
But we can still be
Charlie.
friends.
Yeah.
Just don't murder my dad.
That's all I want.
Expectations.
We learn a little bit about like the alpha-ness.
Oh, can I stop you before that part?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, so Jacob says to Bella this line, and I want to get your opinion on it because he says, Bella, honey, do you like it? Do you not like it?
I
He's 16, by the way.
Yeah, no, with them, no, I don't.
Bella, honey.
No, no, not with the two. No.
Anyone calling me honey gets a kick in the nuts.
I mean, like if you're like hot,
maybe my dad. That's it.
Oh,
That's it. That's the line.
yeah, Dad said it fine. There's Taylor Swift has a song called Honey. And I do like her like messaging where she's just like, I hated it. Pretty much the song is, I hated when people said it before. I didn't like it, like honey, sweet, all of that. But now that you call me that, like, you're saying it as like a certain way where she likes it. So I was like, I do like that. Like it would take a certain person and a certain tone.
Like context.
Like so many things where I would be like, okay. In general, absolutely not. Or Dad, that would be fine.
Yeah,
I feel like
but
if a
still,
parent saying it to you, I was like, I don't mind it. But most part, I feel like it is like kind of like a condescending thing, or like a thing like someone says, and they're like, honey, like.
okay, that's one part. So that's like, if it's condescending, that's an automatic no.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we go to like, oh, if it's a parent, like it doesn't feel condescending. But even if like my husband said it and I know that he's not being condescending, I would still be like, you need to never say that word again. You need to put it back in the honey pot and give it to Winnie the Pooh because it's not me.
What about sweetheart?
Absolutely not.
Love.
No.
Nope. So you're not a nickname person.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I just discovered this in this moment that don't you dare call me anything.
Yeah. I love, which I have heard people say is I do like love, where I've heard it, but it really depends on the people.
I like that.
Or if you're, what's his name, Matt Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
You can call me honey. That I would be totally okay with.
The podcast?
Yes.
What is it?
Las Culturistas.
Yeah.
Or unless
if you're a host of that podcast, otherwise, no, honey.
Yes. Anyways. Okay, so we do learn a little bit about the alphaness because Jacob talks about when he was trying to tell Bella about being a werewolf, and she's like, yeah, you looked like you were choking on something. And he's like, yeah, it's close enough. Sam told me I couldn't tell you. He's the head of the pack, the alpha. So if he says something and he really means it, they literally cannot do it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Did you know that alpha is not a thing?
Huh?
Well, like the research on wolves and alpha. So the guy that did the research on that, he ended up like years later taking back those findings that there is an alpha of a pack
Yeah.
that he kind of misconstrued or like misobserved what he was seeing. But it was so ingrained in like the like zeitgeist,
Yeah.
like the narrative, and it just like got away with him that like him taking back that just never settled into
Just
our
made
like
sense for
cultural narrative. Like it just he could never take it back. But it isn't actually
So it's
a
not
thing.
a wolf thing.
No. Like there isn't an alpha. Like that was his initial observation when he was doing research on packs, and that didn't end up being his conclusion. Like years later. Actually that he was like, yeah, that's actually not true. But
I feel like that's referenced.
it was
in
like
so many
too far
things.
gone.
I feel like, especially in like conversations about males and things like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, it's not a thing.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
So Sam, I can't imagine changing into a wolf by yourself. Like you were the first one,
No, that was so sad sounding.
and
so
then you
terrifying.
just accidentally claw your girlfriend, and then you're just like, "Oh, I'm a wolf." Like I feel like you would
I don't
immediately
think that
go
happened
into
like
psychosis.
I don't think that happened like beside each other.
In my head, it did.
It didn't, though.
Did it? Do you know?
Yeah, because he was originally with someone else.
We don't know that yet, Jamie.
Okay. Well, just from reading it, I was like, I don't think this happened. Like, but regardless, it sounds stressful. I also, Paul does not like Bella. Yeah, caught on to that. And being a werewolf seems pretty expensive.
Because of the shoes, yeah.
The shoes, the clothes, like, why do you even bother?
Why do you bother dressing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. Which I also, like, we both just read Mate, and they walk around pretty much naked all the time. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
That's true.
that makes the most sense.
Anything more to say about the wolves?
Oh, I liked, this was just like a really sweet part. So Sam walks in. I did like Bella and Emily meeting.
Yeah.
I liked that.
You're the vampire girl. Yes. Are you the wolf girl? I guess I am.
That's cute. And then so Sam gets
And they
there.
kept that in the movie.
Yeah, they did. I liked it. I do like this whole, like, especially the scene in the movie. I do enjoy it. So Sam gets there and he's like, Emily, he said, and so much love saturated his voice, and I felt embarrassed, intrusive, as I watched him cross the room in one stride and take her face in his wide hands. He leaned down and kissed the dark scars on her right cheek before he kissed her lips. I just love it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
I mean, we learned that he is the one that did it.
Yes.
Obviously not on purpose, but just changing into a wolf.
And I just really love when you can, like, see how much people love each other.
Yes.
Like, it's just, and it's almost, like, when you see it, it almost is a bit intrusive. You're like, oh. But I love, like, just actually, like, seeing it. You're like, it's so, like, it's just
Isn't
so
it
sweet.
funny how like different couples show different things? Because I just think of like this couple and you see they're like magnets and it's really sweet. But then you see Bella and Edward and you're just like, you two weirdos
Yeah, so weird.
are so awkward and kooky,
Yeah.
right? You're just like a whole other bunch, and yet we genuinely
Where,
believe
like, her
your
mom's
love.
like, I think he, like, is in love, like, obsessed with you. Like,
Yeah.
but it's still, yeah, just different. I love it. I love it all.
Yes. Okay. I need to talk about Mike Newton. Newton. My title here is Mike Newton is dead to me.
Oh.
So as we know, Bella works at his parents' store. Now, we know that Mike has history. And that he can't let up about, like, oh, me and Bella are going to date, you weirdo, even though she's rejected you several times. But Jacob, this is in Bella's head. Jacob followed me on his bike to make sure I arrived safely, and Mike noticed. Mike says, are you dating that kid from La Push, the sophomore?
1 year younger than you?
And Bella says, not in the technical sense of the word. I do spend most of my time with Jacob, though. He's my best friend. Mike's eyes narrowed shrewdly. Don't kid yourself, Bella. The guy's head over heels for you.
Oh, you read that so much more angry
Sorry.
than I read it.
Sorry. She says, I know. Life is complicated. And girls are cruel. Mike said under his breath.
I mean, I feel like it's just like being a teenager is cruel, Mike. It's not specifically girls. You're way more
Or
offended
is
about
he
this
going
than
to grow up to murder someone?
Oh, you really? Okay, I didn't take it that.
I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm saying it's one path. But I do feel like the character of Mike was a little bit like, yeah, okay, he's just like a teenager and he has a crush on a girl. And I do feel like at this point in the book, you're like, Mike, are you going to turn a corner where you're going to mature, or are you going to turn into a predator? Like, this is the turning point. This is it.
I was just like, oh, he's just a broken-hearted teenage boy.
You're too nice, Jamie. This is how women get murdered.
I think you need to cut Mike some slack.
Absolutely not. No. No.
Oh my god, I love it. I was like, Mike makes a good point. Girls can be mean, but so can boys.
How is she mean? Because she doesn't want to go out with you?
Oh, I didn't take it like specifically to Bella.
I did.
Oh. See? This is, we all read different things.
Anyway. What's the next part? Jacob?
Yeah. Can I... Okay. So her and Jacob have like a date planned, right? They also are doing the whole, we're guarding from Victoria because we figured all that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bella, she's like, oh my god, have a big plan today. The idea of a distraction from all my worries had me almost excited. Maybe it would be fun. A date with Jacob, a date with Edward. I laughed darkly to myself. If they're going to go jump off cliffs and she's going to...
That is dark.
Yeah. Jake could say what he wanted about us being a messed up pair. I was the one who was truly messed up. I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next part that I noted was just about he kind of feels like he's the strong one of the pack.
Yes. Yeah, because everyone points that out. That was like from before. I think that's like before Mike, no?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. But he's just talking about like the pros and cons of being a werewolf.
Okay.
But I wrote humble brag because he said the way it comes so easy to me, the way I'm better at it than the rest of them, does that make me even less human than Embry or Sam?
Well, because they do, like when he gets in the fight with Paul,
yeah,
they do mention, like they're all throwing out comments, but how really good at it he is and how well he's like come into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a well-known thing.
So it's a humble brag.
Yeah. But I don't think he really sees it as that.
No, that's just me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. So cliff jumping.
Yeah. Yeah. So fun.
So funny, but not funny. Bella when she jumps off the cliff. She says, "Really, the fall wasn't scary at all. Where was the challenge? That was when the current caught me."
Yeah, Bella.
And you're like,
Duh.
Bella.
It wasn't smart. She's like, oh, this rock keeps hitting me. This rock is. It's like, the rock is Jacob, and he's pulling you out of the water. Get it together.
He's saving you.
Why is this rock so hot?
And he's like, "Bells, honey, can you hear me?
Bells, honey.
Bells, honey." Then Harry Clearwater dies.
Which is really sad. I hate, in the movie, I absolutely hate it. Because they make it, like in the book, it's like he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
But in the film, they kind of make it look like it's Victoria. A little
Do
bit.
they?
Yeah.
No, I think he gets scared but still has a heart attack. But it's
Yeah, but like she's like
related.
Around,
Yeah.
so it's very like like you're not really sure she did something.
Yeah.
Or to do something to so you don't really know.
Uh-huh.
But it's it's sad and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bella starts like really realizing her feelings for Jacob, I think. But it's also just frustrating at the same time. It's like, Bella, like, chill. You don't have to. I feel like you're trying to make all these really big life decisions in a matter of like 6 months, and it really doesn't. You're like forcing this life upon yourself. She's like, I would never want this. I'd have to tell him sorry, that was I said I would never want this. That was me. So I was like, I don't want someone to like feel that way where it's like, I think just say like the Edward whatever, he's always gonna care more about you than you about him. I was like, that's not appealing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's like, I'd have to tell him everything. I knew that. It was the only way to be fair. I'd have to explain it right so that he'd know I wasn't settling, that he was much too good for me. He already knew I was broken. That part wouldn't surprise him. But he'd need to know the extent of it. I'd even have to admit that I was crazy, explain about the voices I heard. He'd need to know everything before he made a decision. But even as I recognized that necessity, I knew he would take me in spite of it all. He wouldn't even pause to think it through. She sounds like she's getting married. I was like, you're really like,
You are
let's take a breath.
You're just turned 18.
I don't think she's turned 18, is she?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
So let's relax, We just found out he's a werewolf. Let's just...
Yeah. You actually don't have to make big life decisions.
No, you told him where you're at. You've just had a very traumatic experience. You also found out that vampires and werewolves are real.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Just hang out.
Enjoy the 6'5" hot bod.
6'5" hot bod.
Physically hot.
Just
in so many ways.
Get some nice hugs in.
Yeah. Cuddles.
Yeah. Maybe some pecks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go swimming together. Like, there's lots of options.
Yeah. You don't need to confess everything to him and commit to
That's
life.
right.
But
that's right.
I also kind of appreciate how committed you are to... No, I don't. That's such a lie.
No, yeah. The sad part is I didn't actually think of that until now. If you actually put it in context, you're like, girl, you absolutely don't have to make a decision.
No, not at all.
But Big Jacob. Big Jacob. What I re-experienced reading this book that you don't get in the movies, what I re-experienced this time reading the book after however many years, it was the tension between Jacob and Bella. Now in my head, more so the tension between Jacob and me, but there's like an almost kiss here.
Oh, in the car, right? I think. Yeah, I think
No.
it's in the car.
No.
Yeah, I think he's like dropping her off.
Or it's before they get in the car. Or I think it's like when they're leaving. Whatever. They're hugging And she's like, if I just turn my head,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
maybe I could
Yeah.
do it. So Jake pressed his warm cheek against the top of my hair. If I turned my face to the side, if I pressed my lips against the bare shoulder, his bare shoulder, I knew without any doubt exactly what would follow. It would be very easy. There would be no need for explanations tonight. But could I do it? Could I betray my absent heart to save my pathetic life? Butterflies assaulted my stomach as I thought about turning my head. And then, as clearly as I were in immediate danger, Edward's velvet voice whispered in my ear, "Be happy," he told me, and I froze. Did you think it was going to happen?
That they were going to kiss?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I did, like...
If you had been a fresh reader.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did, yeah. I think that tension was more... So you wanted them to kiss.
Yes.
To be fair, I'm also, like, mad at Jacob in this last half of the book, too. I'm mad at Jacob and Edward. They both are just so hot and cold. Like, and then Jacob starts doing the same things where he, like, gets mad at her about stuff.
Yeah, he does the "I'm sorry, baby" again.
Yeah, and it's just, both of them, I'm just, like, literally have down, I'm like, boys are stupid. So that's where kind of I'm on Team Mike a little bit. Where he says that about girls. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because I'm like, yeah, boys are also stupid. You guys all gotta
You
get it
should never
together.
be on Team Mike.
Not Team Mike. I just said I
Take it
understand.
back.
I take it back. But boys are still stupid.
Boys are stupid. Hashtag boys are stupid.
Oh,
Hashtag Alice is back, baby.
yes.
Alice! She thought Bella was dead. She's not dead.
No, she's not. We do learn that she can't see werewolves. So that's what threw her off.
Mm-hmm. I do like how Alice, too, in this scene, she does her best Edward impression. Bella says that her voice imitated his so perfectly that I froze in shock while the pain ripped through my torso. Because Alice is just talking about how stupid Edward was for making this decision. It obviously didn't work out. I told him this would happen, but he didn't believe me. And then she does her Edward impression. Bella promised. Don't be looking for her future either. We've done enough damage.
And like, he's like, Bella promised. Like, oh, well, she promised she'd be safe, so
yeah,
it's fine.
She said she would move on, that she wouldn't do anything reckless.
When I left her in the middle of the woods, that's what she promised.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
All good here.
Yeah.
Everyone is smelly, is what we learned too.
Yeah.
Vampires are smelly, werewolves are smelly.
But just to each other.
To each other. Yeah.
Weird thought. Not thought. Weird thing. But why doesn't Bella go to the funeral?
I thought that too,
right?
rereading.
Yeah.
Why isn't she at the funeral? Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to throw that out. That was weird.
Yep.
Like, oh, Alice is in town. I don't need to go to a funeral.
No. So they have a slumber party. I do like her desperate, her desperate attempts with no shame towards Alice. Don't go, Alice. Please don't leave me. Alice says, all right, I'm not going to go anywhere. Take a deep breath.
Let me go eat some food. God.
Back up.
That's it? That's all you got for the sleepover?
Yeah, I mean, Alice gets the tea from Charlie about how it was actually like.
Yeah, it sounded awful. Even when he described it, I was like, what?
Yeah, and then at the end, Bella's like, I wasn't such a good actress. Huh.
Weird.
I didn't know that.
He was planning on hospitalizing me.
He knew the whole time. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And then Jacob, there's like a whiplash with Jacob, right?
That's where my boys are stupid. I was like, you need to chill.
Yeah, it's like he's a meanie. And they go from like almost kissing to like he's like, "Oh, well, are the rest of them back now?"
Yeah, and then she like thinks he leaves, then he's like, "Oh, I did it again, didn't I?"
Yeah, and she's crying.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
broke my promise. I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay.
It's my fault. It's not your fault.
I started it this time. I knew how you felt about them. It shouldn't have taken me by surprise like that. No, Bella. He's not allowed to be mean to you.
I'll miss you every minute. Ring, 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 ring.
I do like the phone moment in the movie. It's done really well.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it does.
The movie does this really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's accurate. The shrill ring of the phone made us both jump, but it did not break focus. He took his hand from under my chin and reached over to grab the receiver. I just like the visual of like they're having an intimate moment where you're like, oh, are they going to try it again? Are they going to, because he's about to go in, and then the phone rings, and instead of looking to the phone, he still looks into her face, gets the phone. Swan residence. He's not here. He's at a funeral.
Click.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next chapter is called Edward Wants to Die. Everybody save him!
So we learn that flying is faster than running to Europe.
That's right.
Which is a great fact. Also, Rosalie made a big oopsie. And Alice is not very happy with her. I want to point that out.
Why would you do that, Rosalie? Well, you're wrong. On both accounts, Rosalie. So why... So that would be a problem, don't you think? Yes, that's right. She's absolutely fine. I was wrong. It's a long story, but you're wrong about that part too. That's why I'm calling. Yes, that's exactly what I saw. It's a bit late for that, Rose. Save your remorse for someone else who believes it. Oh, no, I do want to go back to your mention of how she wanted Alice to change her.
Spider on the plane?
It was just a really funny moment. Oh, Alice, do it now. I could help you so much, and I wouldn't slow you down. Bite me. And Alice is like, shh. Try to be reasonable. We don't have enough time. We have to get into Volterra tomorrow. You'd be writhing in pain for days, and I don't think the other passengers would react well.
Kid, I do, even like later on in the book, like when she goes to the Collins.
Yeah.
And I think she's still like, yeah, you bite me. Like, it's.
Come on, Alice.
Yeah.
And Alice is like, no, I don't know.
Bella, I don't think
That's
you're really
not
getting the whole scope of what happens.
I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So Bella on her way to save Edward.
Where she runs right into him. He's not realizing that she's actually there. It's like, amazing. He said, his exquisite voice full of wonder, slightly amused. Carlyle was right. Edward! I tried to gasp, but my voice had no sound. You've got to get back into the shadows. You have to move. He seemed bemused. His hand brushed softly against my... I don't know, because I don't have the rest of the quote.
I can't believe how quick it was. I didn't feel a thing.
And also he just like starts saying poetry, I think, from Romeo and Juliet. Death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath had no power yet upon thy beauty. She's like, Edward, you're gonna die.
She said, I'm not dead, and neither are you. Please, Edward, we have to move.
And then all the vampires come and they...
Wait, do they go into the sewer?
They do.
Okay, I totally forgot about this, because I think in the movie it's like, oh, we're just gonna go back into this nice building.
So
in the
just,
book,
like,
it's like,
through a
let's
hall.
go into this sewer and then walk underground for a while until we go upstairs.
Yes, because
daylight. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have to be careful. I do enjoy while they're walking, she like keeps mentioning how she's hearing like sighing. And then she realized, she's like, I guessed it was Felix. She's like, I heard him heave and sigh now and then because she's moving so slow. And he's just like, oh my God.
He's just walking so slow.
This doesn't have to take this
You'd
long.
think if you're immortal, you would have patience. Because it does seem like in every other scene, they are very, like, laxy-daisy, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
So, Felix,
What's the rush?
where are you going?
But I think maybe he's excited, you know, something fun's happening. Let's see where this is going. He wants to get there.
Okay. Well, all right, you're on Felix's side.
So then we do arrive eventually. I enjoyed that we found out we finally got to meet these people that Carlisle knew.
You know what? I love Arrow.
Same.
He's a good villain.
I love a good villain. He's a very good villain. He's very entertaining. You could tell he's just like bored and wants entertainment, but also wants to kill people.
Ugh.
It's just
He's having a good time.
yeah.
He's 3,000 years old. He's like, what the fuck else do I have to do?
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna
Edward,
collect.
you showed up and you wanted to die. You made my week. This is my weekend.
Yeah, you
this is
brought
my
Alice?
weekend fun.
And now you have a human?
Oh, let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
But he doesn't actually care. And it's just,
No, I literally have, because where Edward goes like in attack mode when he says like, Jane, see if Bella
yeah.
can feel, that was just great.
What, that Arrow saying that?
And then so then realizing Jane's looking at Bella trying to hurt her and it's not working, and then it's just Arrow started to laugh. He chuckled, "This is wonderful." Jane hissed in frustration.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I love him. I like that we're meeting like this group of the bad guys. There's a bunch of them.
Wait, I want to do my Arrow impression.
Okay, cool.
You see, Edward? What did I tell you? Aren't you glad that I didn't give you what you wanted yesterday? I love a happy ending.
Oh, that is.
They are so rare, but I want the whole story. How did this happen, Alice? Your brothers seem to think you infallible, but apparently there was some mistake.
And also, he has never met Alice at this point, which we find out, which is great.
But he loves her.
Yeah, well, and he's making it seem like they're old friends. It's like the big guy. Big eyes. Hey?
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah. Love him.
He's so good.
And he lets them all leave alive.
Oh, and he says, Marcus, is it Caius?
Oh, is it? Yeah, Caius. Caius.
Look, Bella is alive after all, and Alice is here with her. Isn't that wonderful?
And they're so excited. Same enthusiasm.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Energy is the same.
Yeah. So yeah, then they're like, Bella has to become a vampire. We get an ultimatum, pretty much.
Oh wait, Marcus's power is that he sees relationships.
Yes. And you could see how strong I think Edward and Alice's was, which was really off to him. Because vampires usually don't have that strong of relationships together.
Like, why is that a power, though?
Hey, it's cooler than Esme's, okay?
That's true.
Yeah, me and Esme. We're not doing so well with our powers.
Oh yeah, we did get that wrong last time. Compassion is Carlisle's.
So me and Esme got nothing.
No, she has something. I forget what it was.
Blah, blah, blah. Instead, her power is an amplified ability to love passionately, which makes her the emotional heart of the Cullen family and allows her to care for them.
And interior decorate. And they all just they want all the strongest powers in the Volturi, right?
Yeah, he's collecting. They're collectors, and they have a guard, and...
So they want Edward, they want Alice, and then they discover that Bella is immune to everyone's power, which is like...
very intriguing, because what would she become if she was a vampire?
That's the best one.
It really is.
Yeah. So they're
I would
like,
also
okay, we
want
won't
her.
kill you.
Yeah. So they do let them go. But yeah, they leave. And they get on a plane. And what does Bella order on that plane?
What?
What else would Bella order?
Mushroom ravioli? Coca-Cola.
That's right. She gets a Coca-Cola on the plane. She doesn't want to go to sleep because she's like, if I go to sleep, still thinks Edward's leaving.
Yeah.
She's like, I need to stay awake.
I need my pop.
Yeah, so she orders a Coke, and Edward says, Bella, disapprovingly, he knew my low tolerance for caffeine. But she's drinking the Coke to stay awake.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, it says, I asked the flight
For
attendant.
caffeine, you drink Coca-Cola. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, she stays up. Because she got her Coca-Cola. Okay, so Esme and Carlisle, whole fam's there. They get off the plane. They're all hugging. They're like, oh my God, thank you for bringing him home. And Esme is upset with Edward, obviously. And then he says, sorry, Mom. I was like, That's it. So cute. I was like, oh, I love it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Edward's stupid analogy. Before you, Bella, my life was a moonless night, very dark, but there were stars, points of light and reason, and then you shot across my sky like a meteor. Suddenly, everything was on fire. There was brilliancy, there was beauty. When you were gone, when the meteor had fallen over the horizon, everything went black. Nothing had changed, but my eyes were blinded by the light. I couldn't see the stars anymore, and there were no more reason for anything.
I had that down because I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. I love it.
Okay, so you like Edward's stupid analogies.
I do.
But you don't like Bella's?
Hers was with the house. His has stars in it.
His has stars.
Yeah.
Hers was about a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
His was,
I mean,
yeah,
to each
much.
their own.
And then
Charlize Theron.
Also, she's great too. I will say a part that made me so mad when they talk about like what happened. And he's like, I could see it in your eyes that you honestly believed that I didn't want you anymore. The most absurd, ridiculous concept, as if there was any way that I could exist without needing you. She's like, oh my God, like what? He shook my shoulder again, not hard, but enough that my teeth rattled a little. Bella, he sighed. Really, what were you thinking? Really? Really, Edward? What was she thinking? God, she's so crazy that she's believing what you're saying.
She's listening to your words.
Yeah. Oh, how could you believe the words that were coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, that's
What's wrong with you,
That's
Beth?
crazy.
God, I can't believe you even believed that. And then I just left you in the middle of nowhere. How could I not care about you?
She was fine, Jamie. She was fine.
Anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
She does make his family vote whether to turn her into a vampire, and they all vote yes.
I also appreciate her tenacity with that.
Oh, yeah.
She's just like, it's not about you anymore. You're not the center of the universe, you know. Like, this does affect which she does actually say, which I was like, good.
Which in my voice is like, Edward, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You can come or you can not. I don't care at this point. I'm gonna make the best decision for us since you have made decisions for us in the past and those have not worked out. So now I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it's gone very poorly in the past with you. Yeah, she's like, if you're gonna bring the Volturi down on us over something as stupid as leaving me human, then your family ought to have a say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And she won.
She did.
And then he's like, okay, but you have to marry me first.
Before that, they're talking about when they were gone. He's like, oh, I knew it was wrong. I promised you peace without reminders. And then he just says, oh, all the stuff I hid from you, it's literally in your floorboards, in your bedroom. I hid it all there. Why did you take it to begin with?
Because it's a fun game of hide and seek,
right?
Jamie.
Like, did you think she was going to start tearing the floorboard? Like, you still wanted her to have it, but not see it. I was just like, Like, oh, did that make you feel better, Edward? That you're like, didn't really take it from her. It's still in her room.
That's exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last scene. Edward and Jacob.
Jacob, low blow. Bella
What?
walks up and there's the motorcycle in the yard. And she's
Oh,
playing
he's trying to
around.
get her in trouble for the
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I'm getting grounded for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, why would he do that? There was only one person who could be behind this. Why? Why would Jacob do this to me?
One part that I hate it, is Edward is so condescending, but he doesn't even know it because he's like, oh, he doesn't even know how annoying he is. Thank you. I will never be able to tell you how grateful I am. I will owe you for the rest of my existence
Oh, and he's talking to Jacob.
for keeping Bella alive. I know, but that doesn't erase the gratitude I feel. I thought you should know if there was ever anything in my power to do for you. Just like, Edward, like, just pull it back. Pull it back. It's like, my guy, you know that this guy has strong feelings for her and that they have been spending ample time together while you have been away, gone. And yet you step in here and you're like, oh, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for stepping in. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, that is, it's like on its surface
Yeah.
is like, oh my gosh, how nice and considerate. But on the underneath is like, the kind and considerate thing to actually do would be like, oh, he has strong feelings for her and she might for him. And maybe me just like shutting the fuck up would actually make them feel better. Because it's like, what would make me feel good is telling them I'm grateful, but what would actually make them feel okay, right? It's like a really selfish response. Or like I feel guilty, so I'm going to do this to make myself feel better. But does that actually make Bella and Jacob feel better, or does that make you feel better, Edward?
Yeah. Okay, I get that. I don't think there's really anything wrong with him being like, thank you for watching over her, and that's it. Like, that whole big part of it, and being like, taking care of her. I think you can just literally say, like, thank you for taking care of a person that I care about. And then that's it. No, you're looking at me with that face.
If you had strong feelings for someone and you guys had all gotten close, and then his ex-girlfriend had come back and been like, thank you for taking care of him, like, you have done so much for him in the meantime, that is like so kind of you, Jamie. You'd be like, light yourself on fire. walk over there, light
In my
yourself
mind,
on
I would
fire.
absolutely say that. Yeah.
Right? And that girl would be like, I'm such a good person. What's
wrong with
I'm
her?
a cool girl. I'm so easygoing. I'm a cool girl. And you're like, light yourself on fire. Right? So like, I am Jacob in this moment, just being like, Edward, drop yourself in the lake.
So you just like, now I'm just curiosity. Like, just say nothing in that situation.
Let Bella lead. It's her relationship.
Okay. Yes, I agree. Yeah.
If you need to talk about the treaty, let Jacob say the words to you and say okay and walk away. You're not her dad. Right?
No, you aren't. Okay. I get it.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. No. That just led me to a great understanding.
This was heartbreaking, Jacob. Like,
Can I just
yeah, go ahead.
shout out one thing? Because they did kind of talk about this, where she did also call him out about the soul thing. And she said, if you really believed that you'd lost your soul, then when I found you in Volterra, you would have realized immediately what was happening, instead of thinking we were both dead together. But you didn't. You said, amazing, Carlisle was right. There's hope in you after all. For once, Edward was speechless.
Oh, good for you.
Liked that they kind of came back and he had whatever arguments or whatever things he was saying. And then her just really calling him out on a lot of stuff right away really made me like her more.
Yeah.
Because I think it is frustrating watching her being like, oh, he doesn't love me, oh, this, and like just the insecurities, and then seeing her take control and be like, no.
Yep.
Casting goal, new moon, part 2.
Jane? Okay, so there's a Jane description in the book that is very much not Dakota Fanning.
No.
The body under the cloak, which was darker, almost black, was slim and androgynous. But the face was too pretty for a boy. The wide-eyed, full-lipped face would make a Botticelli angel look like a gargoyle. Okay, I think Dakota Fanning is a great actress. I remember even watching these movies for the first time and thinking, no, this does not feel Jane to me.
Oh, I was like, I don't think she did a bad job as Jane.
No, it's not horrible, but it also was like, this doesn't quite fit for me.
Yeah. No.
Can you look up who was, I can't remember her name. She's in a Jordan Peele movie.
Keke Palmer?
No.
Lupita Nyong'o?
Yes.
Yeah, she would have been good. She has that softer face, but still strong.
And she's tiny.
Yeah.
Yep. She would have been a great Jane.
She would have been, especially, she would have been very young. Yeah, I agree. She would have been very, very good.
Now, who was Arrow? What is his name again? Michael
Sheen.
Sheen. He was actually a wonderful pick.
Yeah. So he did like the excited, crazy. I love him as an actor, but I think like even just reading Arrow in the book and then how he did it was so good. Yeah, that was, I think, a perfect.
Is that your MVP?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, now it is.
Didn't have one and now
it was gonna be Bella, but that's boring. No. Michael Sheen.
Michael Sheen.
Not even Arrow, just Michael Sheen.
Michael Sheen as Arrow, yeah.
Yeah, MVP.
Okay,
who's your MVP?
my MVP is Jacob. The tension in the second half of this book, we could have had a different series, okay? It could have went in a different direction. And for us Jacob fans, this was the book that it could have went somewhere else and not to a weird place that we know it goes to.
Yeah.
So Jacob is in our hearts and in our minds at all times of day. And is he the MVP of the episode? Yes. And is he the MVP of our hearts and our minds and our society?
It's a stretch.
It's a stretch.
Yeah.
It's a stretch. So next up we have our book club December, which is a holiday theme, and we have our New Year's episode, and then in the new year we are going to be talking about Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer. If you are not already following us on social media, we are Books and Booze Podcast. Wherever you are listening to us, please follow, give us 5 stars, give us a comment. Anything is... Oh my gosh, look at this. So we're easily excited. Jamie just had fireworks go off behind her on video. But yes, thank you so much. We love you so much. We'll see you later. Toodaloo.